It is 1 year since a 17-year-old Kent City teenager was dragged behind a car, leaving him in a coma with severe brain injuries. Colin Rogers can now move his eyes and head, but he's still in a coma.
The last time we spoke with Colin Rogers and his family, his father was in the hospital. Today, 13 Your Side's Nathan Lee joins us in the newsroom. And Nathan, how is the family doing now?
Well, Juliet, Elena, Clay Rogers, Colin's dad, is okay and made it out of the hospital back in January. He told me now Colin is getting slightly better, but every day comes with its own struggles. Clay told me it's the little things, more movement from Colin, bits of communication that inspire him to keep pushing forward.
I think you pull through not only for him, but you pull through for everybody else, too.
Colin Rogers sits with his family under the shade of an oak tree.
You do wonder, is he going to get better? We don't really know.
He was hospitalized more than a year ago. Now his family is trying to give him as normal as a summer as they can.
You know, all the things that he won't experience in life and all of the things that we won't experience because of his experiences. I wouldn't say they are traumatizing, but I mean, what are you going to do?
Colin lives at home with his family, fighting every day to get better.
Colin has gotten through a bunch of different surgeries. He's stopped using his trach, so that's a blessing.
Clay Rogers, Colin's dad, says these little victories he sees every day motivate his family to keep moving forward.
He's getting more mobility back, but he tends to keep his arm up like this. He's a good kid.
Clay says every now and then he sees the son he knew.
He had a very, very good sense of humor. Every once in a while, it's happened twice, he'll come out and he'll have his middle finger out. And he doesn't do that because he keeps his hand cupped like this for the most part.
Clay says even though he's hopeful, it's impossible not to hurt for his son, afraid Colin will wake up in a world that's unfamiliar to him.
He'd be going off to college this fall. That's a little bit disheartening as well. I'm afraid that he's going to wake up and, you know, he has a niece now that he didn't have before this happened, which would probably be pretty strange for him.
In late January, Clay had an aneurysm, and with his wife giving care to Colin 24/7, the family lost their income. Clay says he felt betrayed by the systems that are supposed to help.
Why should he ever have to worry about anything in his life? I shouldn't have to worry about him being taken care of for the rest of his life.
But through it all, the family stays strong under the shade of an oak tree, hoping one day Colin will wake up.
That's all we got at the time, is we can just pray that everything's going to be okay.
Clay attributes part of his strength to his community. He says every step of the way, neighbors have been there to lift the family up and help him through tough times. Clay says with their new handicap accessible van, the family is going to try to take Colin to different places, giving him as much of a normal life as possible while he heals. In the newsroom, Nathan Lee, 13 on Your Side.